Hello，大家好。琴日咧就玩到啱啱好開頭序章啫，輸唔輸咧？啱啱正式進入校園生活咯，即係分類舞嘅第二日啦，而家。咁而家咧，我哋應該要揾教。
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
足錢樓啊，呢個咯。
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
但唔係喎，呢個點破解我唔明。
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something
Revelio.
illuminating that solves the mystery.
Revelio. Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. Revelio. This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
I wonder how many secret passages Hogwarts actually has.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
좋아.
Rumor has it there's a secret passage leading to Hogsmeade. I haven't found it. I'd be at through broomsticks all day.
Revelio. Lumos.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
佢。
Revelio.
先解咯。
Revelio.
，How nice to see you, my young friend.
冇用啦，我都唔識解呢啲謎。
Revelio.
仲有其他？鎖面。
Where do the professors?
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
You should have worked it out on your own.
You have nerve. Especially since I'm the one who told you about it in the first place. Imagine solving a riddle that I mentioned and then not telling me the answer. Practically.
Revelio.
唔知啦，史萊哲林嘅人咁啊，係有啲討厭喎。算啦。
Off on another adventure, are we?
有鎖匙咯，呢度仲有喎，但係邊度嚟咧？
Revelio.
有鎖匙。
Revelio.
我覺得嗰度仲有幅謎題，喂。哦，仲有張飛下飛下，呢度。
Albie Weeks has been experimenting with new broom models.
睇下先，獨角獸蛇。
Wish I could afford my own room.
喂，但係呢嚿獨角獸代表咩啊？哦，唔係17，睇先，係咪三頭三蛇咧？1、2、3、4、7、8、9，我當9啦，17、9。 錯呢個。我落咗去啦，唔想落咗。哇，好大地方啊，點探索啊？跟住21減10，我呢個計咩啊？計2啊，8。啊！我都唔知喎。1、2、3、4、難度真係。即係蜘蛛。哦，你都要解密。
Rebellion.
但係呢個點解咁飛嚟飛去嘅
Rebellion. What are you up to now?
備忘187522歲，正氣辦公室拍以金木拍色，非正常人士對動頻繁。
Rebellion.
啊，咁上面嗰兩個什麼東東來的啊？飛嚟飛去喎，我哋攞完㗎啦。有冇顯示嘅？我當攞完先啦，跟住上堂。
You can't imagine.哇！進攻加3，但我都要打。哇！傑出傳奇+2，優質進攻+4。哇！好靚啊！呢件已經核突啦，呢件。呼呼！
travel was before I invented flu powder.
但是，咦，我咪有裝門啊咁，裝上。佢啲物品呢？沒了，出發啦！
Lumos.
呢個好似睇錯咗。
Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio.
Potions is dull and charms is dire. Nothing's as clever as playing with fire.
Revelio.
Such fun.
Revelio.
À, thôi đủ rồi. Chân. Ui. Ai da. Chân cổ chân.
Lumos.
度。
I'm sorry.
Revelio. I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
慢啫，
Revelio.
粵語咯我已經。誒到啦，哇！啲眼識得喐啊，識得找嚟啊！
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso.
A levitation charm?
Levioso!
Levioso.
A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Ooh, Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, it's good. Now, well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso,
Yeah,
basic
go on.
cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This can't be your first duel.
I do enjoy a lively duel. I look forward to my students with us again. Use the basic cast when your opponent's guard is down.
都叫你攞唔錯嘅，係咪啊？出事啊！
Not bad for a beginner.
咩落壁啫？勁
You
過你
get
啦，
as
把到
good
明
as you
我
get.
笑。
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great
我哋梗係
things
啦，
from
做
you.
大事啊嘛呢
I
啲。
demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
咁鬼都做
All
要
right,
嘅。
that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
唔得㗎。我同佢講有啲咯。
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
咁冇得咯。
If you know the
高手
right
嚟㗎嘛。
spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around. Oh, I'm not much.
Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore.
Revelio.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
梗係啦，你
It was
輸俾我
certainly good
嘛。
practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack
天
for it.
生天才
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
Revelio. What are you up to now?
上堂咯，就上堂咯。反正都要上堂，上堂咯。一路行一路探索咯，做到啦。有咩分別啊？啱啱跳。
Revelio. Lumos.
哇，冇貓貓添。
Revelio.
唔係一定咩 A 嚟嘅，好似唔係。呢度
Revelio. Lumos.
Revelio.
Lumos.
有啲似但又唔係，我覺得前面有嘅。
You can't
呢度
imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
啊呢度。
Revelio.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit.
呢究竟冇？
Finish the lesson.
Lumos.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
I'd like to do some window shopping in Hogsmeade this weekend.
係先。
Off on another
The werewolves
adventure,
join
are
the
we?
goblins in the upright.
Werewolves!
Revelio.
In the goblin
And by the
魔藥。
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm not
lies.
telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Ooh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the minister a boot or the minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Peeves a
little-
smack.
okay,
She says it's a
okay.
boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Insane. 我讀國數嘅嘅話讀七。一二三四。咁樣咧？哦，中。
Revelio.
入唔到去啦，攞唔到啦，真係。跟住呢度又飄下飄下咁樣。
Lumos.
啊，我唔知啊。
Revelio.
I bet all the
讀
answers
之後先啦。
Lumos.
I could jump.
上靚堂先啦。
Here! Behind you! There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the
國
new
外唔係
student.
我唔係國外分多啲
Have
人
you
得
met
得
Professor
㗎
Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree, So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far. Excellent. Happens to the best of us.
我要自己再調。
That's it. Stay focused. Splendid. Don't lose your composure.
OK， 應該明啦。
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
哇！咁大鑊啊！冇識玩喎，認真咩？
That is how it's done.
Not to worry.
太
Watch this.
再個不落地。咁就支持唔識。
Very good.
Be sharp.
接波得啦！啊，輸咗。
There we go.
未玩。好掂。
Quite impressive.
真係3，可唔可以玩多次？啱啱15啫，sorry 啊。
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go. Phew.
That's it.
Watch this. That is how it's done. Well done. Be sharp. There we go.
Excellent control there.
我輸咗30分。
Very good, both of you. Well done.
輸咗30分啦。
class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
A tight game. It turns out we were evenly matched. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
A word, if you would.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather.
Revelio.
Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? And what a close match between you and Miss Onai. Invigorating.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
好攰啫。
Revelio.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me.
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
支線任務先。咁遠啊！哦，咁樣行近啲，再飛過啦。
How nice to see you, my young friend. Revelio. Revelio.
Whee! Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim, did you praxia mole? As long as 'twere only 1 time per week, I can plunge the boy's lavatory, not for the meek.
Please, Peas, you'll make me late.
He tried to stop me, did rancorous carp, sought to trap me, confine me inside of a jar. But he failed, as did his containment charms, so I took my revenge to wreak havoc and harm. It was granted my privileges be handsome indeed, or I'd fire up the cannon, and so she agreed.
有嘢食嘅廁所，認真咩？
Contract with her, not with him, that if I behaved, I'd have 1 weekly swing. Whee!
Revelio.
Come now, Annabelle. It was a long time ago. What do you want?
水雲啊！
Lumos.
Revelio.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Lumos.
呢個唔知，呢個未知。
Can I help you? Revelio.
嚇
Lumos. Lumos. Revelio.
影唔到佢。
Levioso.
轉
Revelio.
嗰個唔知入邊。
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does crossed wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Don't really see the value in organized dueling. Senseless fighting, in my opinion.
It's not senseless at all. It requires teamwork, reflexes and spellcasting. You might like it if you tried it. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
新手回合。
Expulso!
Levioso. Lumos.
Levioso, don't shy away now.
等先。
Come on.
Expulso!
Sendo.
嘢咁樣，唉唔記得中意心咒添。
Levioso. Act like a winner.
I'm the one!
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
好辛苦。
Nice work! Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first crossed wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Revelio. Lumos.
哦呢個哦。
Levioso.
哦。
Next time you need a partner for crossed wands, don't hesitate to call on me.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
都唔得，好得。哈哈。 Levels。喂啊，路線呢？
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
What?
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potion shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio.
Ah, there you are.
Wow, 咁黑嘅。
Whilst I'm impressed by your wand work, I would suggest you set your aim a bit further from your professor.
Hả, 我哋今日嚟到呢度，我哋聽日去活米村出發。